moving her hand. Pragya was in 12th standard. She used to meet her friend Lata in the evenings to have a chat. One day they did not realize what time it was and they kept talking.
Oh no, Lata, look. We didn't keep track of time while talking. It's almost 10 now. We have to go home. Yeah, come, let's go. Bye. Bye.
Pragya was walking home when she found a woman sitting under a tree and crying loudly.
Hello, auntie. Why are you crying? I am very hungry. I haven't eaten since a long time.
Pragya takes some money out of her pocket and gives it to that woman.
Take this. Keep this money. Please buy some food with this money.
While giving the money, that woman held Pragya's hand very tight and she starts looking at Pragya with a scary smile. She tries to eat Pragya's hand.
Leave my hand! What are you doing?
Pragya tries to remove her hand, but that woman starts biting off her hand with her teeth. Pragya finds a stone nearby and to defend herself, she hits that woman with that stone. The woman's head starts bleeding and she eventually dies. Pragya gets really scared and she runs away. She runs to her home. The next day, Pragya was going to school and she sees some people carrying the dead body of that woman on their shoulders.
Who is this?
This woman was crazy and she lived in our neighborhood. Every night she used to cry under a tree. We don't know how she died. Pragya keeps staring at the dead body and then the dead body opens its eyes and looks at Pragya and gives a very scary smile. Pragya gets really nervous looking at this. Pragya shares this story with one of her friends.
What will I do now? I'm very scared. Oh, don't you worry. It was just an accident. You didn't do it purposefully, no? And whatever you saw must be your imagination. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Pragya suddenly sees that woman standing behind her friend. Her eyes were completely black. That scary woman keeps looking at Pragya with her smile.
Lata, look at your back! Your back! What happened? There is nothing behind me.
Pragya gets really frightened.
Let's go. I'll drop you home tonight.
Lata escorts Pragya to her house. Pragya was lying on her bed when suddenly she hears something rubbing against her floor. She feels that someone is sitting near the door rubbing something against the floor. She finds out that it is that scary woman. With the help of her big and sharp nails and sharp teeth, she gradually crawls towards Pragya.
Please forgive me. Please let me go. I didn't do anything knowingly.
Pragya starts crying loudly. That scary woman is just about to hurt Pragya with her nails, but she suddenly disappears.
What happened, Pragya? Why are you crying so loudly? Mom!
Pragya shares the entire story with her mother.
Nothing will happen to you. Looks like you just saw a nightmare. Now, come sleep.
Pragya goes to sleep with her mother. After a few days, Pragya's parents had to leave the town for some work. Pragya stays back with a maid. One day, Pragya was bathing. She suddenly realizes that instead of water, blood starts pouring. When Pragya looks up, she finds out that woman looking at her and she starts giving her that scary smile.
I won't leave you alone. I won't.
On their return, Pragya's parents find out that Pragya has been behaving in a very strange way. Sometimes she bangs her head against the wall, sometimes she cries, and sometimes she starts laughing.
God knows what happened to my child.
A few days later, Pragya goes missing. Another woman just like Pragya takes shelter under that same tree and keeps crying every day. But nobody seems to recognize her. One day another girl was passing by and she too finds that crying lady under the tree.
Hello, auntie. Why are you crying?
The woman looks at the girl and starts smiling. There was a forest. It was very scary. There was one road through that forest which connected the city and the village. There was a witch and her daughter who used to roam around in that forest. The villagers did not prefer going through that road at night. And after 6 p.m. in the evening, no villager came out of their houses. Nobody dared to step out ever. One day, a guy was coming from the city to visit the village. His height was quite short. He was with his friend Manish, who was driving the car. While they were passing through the forest road, they could not see a single person around. They were quite surprised at the fact that there was not a single person around. Actually, they did not know about the presence of the witch and her daughter in this forest. They were slightly scared. "Hey brother Sonu, where have you brought me? There's not a single person around here."
Even I'm coming here for the first time. I don't know what kind of a village is this.
"Sonu brother, I'm really scared."
Even I'm scared.
Suddenly their car breaks down and they get even more frightened. "What happened to this car? Sonu brother, go check what happened."
I'm not gonna check. I'm really scared.
"Brother, don't be scared. Hide yourself if someone comes up. You cannot be seen anyway."
Manish, are you joking with me?
Sonu gets a little upset. "Okay brother, don't be mad at me. Go and check."
I think you should go and check. If I have to check the dicky, I will have to jump.
Alright, I'll go and give it a check. Manish gets off his car. He tries to check what's wrong. There's a wire that had come out. Manish fixes that and closes the bonnet. But he suddenly sees that a scary woman is sitting in the car's driving seat, and suddenly she disappears. Manish screams at this. He's very scared. He wonders where Sonu had gone. He tries calling his name. "Brother Sonu! Sonu! Where are you?" Sonu, rubbing his eyes, stands up on the seat. On seeing Sonu, Manish heaves a sigh of relief. Sonu then gets off the car.
What's wrong, Manish? Have you seen a ghost or what?
"Yes, brother. I think I saw someone sitting on our driving seat."
I think you are joking with me. There's nobody else apart from us here.
Suddenly, the car starts shaking and strong winds start blowing. And they hear the sounds of someone's loud laughter. Sonu gets really scared and holds Manish by his legs.
Manish, what kind of a noise is this?
"Sonu brother, I think there is a ghost around us."
What do you mean?
Suddenly, the witch's daughter, Khushi, appears in front of them. The two boys are really frightened at this sight. Who are you?"
Who am I? I am the witch Nayantara's daughter, Khushi.
What did you say, witch?
Khushi looks at Sonu and starts laughing.
Where were you? I was thinking there's only one person.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, did the kid get angry?
"Please, let us go from here."
So people can come whenever they want to, but it's on us if we let them go.
Why? Who the hell are you?
What? Is your hearing as short as your height? I told right now. I am a witch.
So what do you want us to do? Dance?
Sonu starts dancing. "Brother Sonu, don't make her angry."
What's there to be scared? The most she can do is kill us. So let her kill us.
Are you telling I'm not scaring you?
No, I'm not scared of you.
He's not scared. He's not scared of me. No.
The witch starts crying and going here and there.
Hey, you witch. Have you gone crazy or what?
Crazy? Did you just call me crazy? I'll show you what is what.
the witch tries to get hold of Sonu, but he escapes from between her legs. The witch tries to catch Sonu, but Sonu keeps running here and there. Finally, the witch gets really tired.
What happened, you witch? Are you tired?
You have irritated me a lot. Now see what I'll do.
The witch blows out air of her mouth and Sonu starts flying in the air.
He's rolling like a cute ball.
Come on, bring me down, please.
I have decided to keep you rolling until you think I'm scary.
Hey you, bring him down please. You should know that he won't be scared at this. If you really want to scare him, you have to do one thing that might scare anybody in this world.
Oh, what's that?
You should marry him. Then you'll become his wife, and every husband is scared of his wife.
Manish, what nonsense are you saying?
Hey brother, I was just kidding.
Great idea! If I have to marry him to make him scared, well, I'm ready to do that.
You witch, bring me down. I dare you to bring me down.
Khushi then brings her down from the air.
Look, marriages don't happen just like that.
What do you mean by it can't happen like that? How else will I marry you then?
The girl and the boy either love each other or they agree to their parents' choice. Neither do I love you, nor will our parents agree for our marriage. So our marriage is impossible.
What's the big deal in that? We'll fall in love.
It's not as easy as you think.
But I will love you.
But I will not love you because you are a witch and I am a human.
But I can bring you all the money of the world. I can take you anywhere. You won't even have to work.
Really?
Sonu starts to think about what the witch said. He then starts dreaming. He dreams that he's lying on a big couch and the witch is cooling him with her fan. Sonu is eating grapes from a vine just like a king. All the household chores are being done by the witch. She's also bringing him money. Sonu keeps dreaming of all this. Hello brother Sonu, what are you dreaming of? Tell me what happened. Sonu comes out of his dream and starts singing and dancing as if he's lost control.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
This embarrasses Khushi.
Oh my darling, you look so sweet.
Really?
What's happening here?
Love is in the air.
Now nobody can come between us.
Hey brother, have you gone mad?
Yes, I have fallen into the depths of the ocean of love. I cannot live without her anymore.
Listen, she's a witch and you are a human. I was only joking then.
I wasn't joking. Nobody can stop us from getting married now.
Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Now I will totally be yours. Please promise me that you'll always be mine.
Yes, I promise you once, twice and thrice.
Khushi and Sonu start staring at each other. Both of them keep looking into each other's eyes as if they are lost. On seeing this, Manish says, I really think Sonu has lost his mind, but it's good that I will be able to escape from this witch. I'll take this chance and run away from here. Bye bye. Manish takes the car and drives away, but Sonu suddenly realizes the truth. And as he comes back to reality, he looks at Manish and says,
Brother Manish, don't leave me alone. Don't go. Wait for me. I want to go back with you.
As Sonu starts running, the witch comes and catches him, and she tells him,
Near, far, wherever you are, I won't let you go, Sonu. You are mine.
and upset Sonu loses all hope. There was a forest. It was very scary. There was one road through that forest which connected the city and the village. There was a farmer called Mohan who lived in his village. Mohan had harvested tomatoes in his field this year, and the produce was quite good. One day he had plucked some fresh tomatoes from his field and was going to the market to sell them. After working all day, he was returning home through a forest. There were only a few tomatoes that were left in his basket. It was almost midnight. He did not know that a witch used to live in that forest. She was hungry for a long time now. As soon as she finds out that Mohan is walking through the forest, she gets really delighted.
After so many days, someone is passing by here. Yay! I will have such a good meal tonight. I will eat till I'm full tonight.
She was just about to kill Mohan and eat him up. But then she finds out that a few tomatoes had fallen off Mohan's basket. The witch picks up those tomatoes and keeps looking at them carefully. She tries one of those tomatoes.
Wow! This is really tasty. I have never had such a thing.
The witch starts eating all the tomatoes that had fallen off his basket. But once they are over, she desires to eat more tomatoes.
Why don't I just accompany this man? That way I'll have so many of these red fruits.
The witch then starts following Mohan. Mohan realizes that maybe someone is following him. But when he turns back, he finds nobody. Why am I feeling that someone is following me? Maybe I'm imagining. Mohan is unable to see the witch that was following him. Mohan starts moving forward towards his home. The witch doesn't give up and keeps following Mohan. The witch finally reaches Mohan's home. Mohan goes inside his house, but the witch, she waits outside and waits for everyone to fall asleep. Manu, my dear Manu, can I have a glass of water?
Darling, you have returned. Please wash your hands and feet. I will serve you fresh dinner.
Mohan and his wife have dinner and go to sleep. The witch then enters their house and starts looking for tomatoes. But she doesn't find a tomato.
Where has this man kept his red fruits? He had so many of them in his basket. That means he must be having more. I think he has hidden them somewhere else.
The witch then starts waiting for Mohan to wake up in the morning. In the morning, Mohan freshens up and goes to his fields. The witch starts following Mohan to his field again. Mohan starts his usual work, and the witch spots many tomatoes from a distance. At this, the witch goes crazy.
Found them! Found them! I knew it has hid my favorites.
The witch then keeps plucking those tomatoes and eats them. Mohan goes out for some work. Meanwhile, the witch plucks all the tomatoes from the fields and eats them. Not a single tomato is now left in the field. On his return, Mohan discovers that all his tomatoes are gone. He's shocked. Just a while ago, there were so many tomatoes in my field. Where did it all disappear? Oh my god, what do I do now? There is a lot of demand for tomatoes in the market, but all the tomatoes from my field are now gone. I think I'm going to suffer huge losses. At this disaster, Mohan starts weeping because months of his hard work had gone in vain. The witch looks at Mohan and feels bad.
This good man is suffering due to my hunger. Now I have to do something so that his family doesn't die hungry because of me. Now I have to grow tomatoes and save them.
The next day, Mohan gets really sick because of this tension. Due to this, he is unable to go to his fields. Due to this, the witch gets a chance to reconcile her wrongdoings. In Mohan's absence, the witch starts harvesting tomatoes in his field. But it generally takes months to harvest tomatoes. The witch cannot wait for so long. and for this she returns to the forest where she lived. There she meets the Queen of Witches and tells her everything.
Hey, Queen of Witches, please help me now so that I can farm tomatoes as soon as possible. Have you gone crazy? Instead of hunting humans, now you'll farm tomatoes? I have eaten all of his tomatoes. He couldn't handle the trauma and fell ill. Something similar had happened to my husband for him, so I decided that I will help him out anyhow. This is the first time I'm seeing that a witch is helping a human. But okay, I will definitely help you out.
The queen then whispers something into her ears, at which she gets really excited.
Thank you so much, Queen of Witches. Now I'll take my leave.
According to the queen's instructions, the witch goes to a lake. And it was a magical lake. The witch brings water from that lake and sprinkles throughout the field of Mohan. The next day, the witch comes and finds out that the entire field is filled with tomatoes. This makes her really happy.
Yahoo! Hooray! I have done it! I can't wait for the farmer to come.
The witch now waits for Mohan to arrive. After recovery, Mohan comes there. Is this a dream? So many tomatoes? Wow! But all the tomatoes had disappeared. How is it possible overnight? Anyway, I am happy that my hard work paid off. Mohan plucks all the tomatoes and fills his basket. He sells them all at the market. That evening, he tells his wife the entire story.
Darling, you are telling anything. I'm feeling like you have gone crazy.
No, I haven't gone crazy. I'm not lying. See, I have sold all those tomatoes and have earned money. I'll show you right now. There are many unsold tomatoes in the basket as well. Mohan shows Manu all the tomatoes, and Manu is surprised at this. Suddenly, the witch appears there. The two of them are really scared at this sight. That's a witch! That's a witch! Run!
Don't be scared of me. I won't harm you. I have come to just say sorry.
The witch then tells them all the truth. She also apologizes for having stolen his tomatoes and eating them. I had always